and talk about, I didn't know Creole was a tribe. Who the fuck said Creole was a tribe? Tell me who said Creole was a tribe. Tell me who said Creole was a tribe. Tell me.
That beef for all. Beef for all.
Wait, so
she did not say it was a tribe. She never said it's a tribe.
Okay. All I asked you guys.
Stop playing them games. You're condescending. You're racist. You need to read the fucking room before you come to a panel. You went after Josh. You went after Josh. You trolling.
I'm actually
you need to get the fuck on.
And the thing is that talk to Blackwater. Talk to Blackwater.
Okay, time out. Josh, she came for you?
Oh yeah, on my panel, but I was respectful. Normally I would have went off, but I was respectful.
That's the thing. That's the thing. It was literally for like 2 seconds.
She do got an attitude of big shit.
I noticed that you only really mute me.
Take care of Jockco.
And that's the thing. It's so.
But the thing is,
I'm about to go, but I just want to say thank you for having me on the panel.
Radical. I'm gonna message you after this, but okay. But thank you for coming up, though.
All right, no, I just want to say one thing. All I'm gonna say is, some of the niggas that y'all think telling the truth, they not telling the truth. Some niggas is really lying, and y'all gotta sit there and actually think to yourself, damn, do I really want to do all of this for a motherfucker that's lying? Now I'm not saying no names, but y'all know who y'all know, and I know who y'all know who y'all know. So I'm about to get the fuck about this bitch, and y'all have a good day.
Okay, Radical.
Don't say their name. That's what's wrong with them.
Nobody is defending B for all. I am not defending B for all. B for all and I don't even like each other. I'm defending black people from racist anti-black natives. I'm not even cool with B for all. B for all, me and B for all argue every single day. I'm defending my people who are the black people from non-black, anti-black Native Americans that feel like they can police and determine for us what we can talk about. It's not about B for all and Two-Spirit. It's about racist Native Americans and black people. That's the clear distinction.
The only thing that I can say, because I was only here for a certain point, I just got annoyed with the steady. Well, I just keep thinking about this, and I just keep thinking about that. Even when we up here steady telling you that we don't agree with that ideology, and we not this and we not that, and we're Creoles, we're not Native Americans. She kept saying, "Oh, I just keep thinking about this girl that said," and so to me that's generalized because we sitting up here telling you to your face that we don't think like this, and you steady throwing what another motherfucker said in our face. Why? Why? Because we all black?
You're a quadroon.
With a bullshit degree and some boarding school education, you're nothing. You are nothing. You just have some weird voice.
You are nothing but a quadroon. You are nothing but 3/4 white. And that 3/4 white is taking over any common sense that you could have.
They only give you this privilege because of your skin color. Do you understand that?
The 3/4 white is frying your brain. Do you understand that? Do you understand that you're a white man, so you don't get to dictate anything to me?
See, she called me white again.
You are. That is what you are. The majority of you is Caucasian. Yes, you are white. Yes, you are white. You're not a black American either. You're a quadroon American.
I'm not a black American.
You're not a black American. You are a quadroon American.
If you know how to do words and education, if you have so much education, you should be able to figure this out. But you're just like
the direct definition of quadroon.
Kind of little bitch.
The direct definition of quadroon is not black.
Oh, what is it?
That's not, when you look up what is a quadroon, it is not going to say quadroon means black.
Oh my God, you guys. All right, so the only reason I came up here was because I found this reference. Anyways, the reason I came up, the reason I wanted to talk to Jockco and not Kitkat was because I found this reference today about Native Americans that were enslaved, and she's just going to keep talking. So Native Americans that were enslaved and then eventually freed were also considered freedmen. So in 1600s, right, so then in 1600s they were considered freedmen. Native Americans were actually called freedmen. So she's just going to keep talking, and all you can do is mute. So that's what you're going to try to do.
I am going to keep talking.
What are you trying to say, Kitkat?
Yeah, so let me ask you a question, love. Yeah, thank you. So when we talk about this conversation of the transatlantic slave war that got used by a mulatto and left,
and now you act like a white supremacist. I'll double down on that because if you look at the history, black women have been doing this, what we were talking about earlier. It's emasculating black men, trying to cause division in the community, and ruining the black male identity. Because you rather lay down with a white man
all you could do is
and
make empty threats,
right?
And be rude and be disrespectful. Like, I can't drag your white mother. I can drag your white mother back to her grave, and I could drag your white slave-owning ancestors as well. So try it if you want to, but I'll really get up there with you and your granny. So anyway, though, as I said,
you're just gonna keep talking.
Shut
Jockco.
the fuck up.
Yeah, no.
Can you
shut the fuck up? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So firstly, and Jockco already know what's up. Let's be for real. Firstly,
for real. You don't even know what quadrant means.
You don't know what the fuck
didn't
is
even
going
learn
on.
this word until like 4 years ago, maybe at best.
Shut up. Anyway, Jacreo, so let me tell Jacreo what happened, because she was fuck. Your voice is
I'd never
sexy.
even seen your face until you did a live like a week ago.
And you was in
I
the
said
live
you have a sexy voice. I said your voice.
Were in my live
I said your voice was attractive.
You were in my. So you did say my voice was sexy. And now you're gonna backpedal. Yes, you said my voice was sexy, and you said I was hot as fuck. The other people that was in the live is telling you that's what the fuck you said. You came in my live, and then you were dropping hard eyes.
And so you did a.
You were in my live dropping hard eyes. Firstly, let's be fucking for real. And then you want to throw some little old corny weak ass shit. Like,
you can't tell the truth and you think too highly of yourself. It's not true.
No, you think very highly of me because you were telling me how sexy I was. Eating up your mother. I could show you how every single woman in my village is eating up your old dirty white mother. Yeah, I can show you that. I can show you that. Actually, is that what you want to see?
Hold up. Educational entertainment purposes.
Jockco, Jockco, why do that? Like, the quadrules be doing too much. Like, y'all do too much. If anyone can drop, can y'all let up my other quadroon? Can y'all let up my quadroon, brother Carlo?
So you can have your white allies mute me as much as you want to in the comments.
White
That's
allies?
fine. I saw who dropped me.
White
That's good.
allies?
Yep. Yeah, your white little allies, your little best friends.
J.E.
You are a pawn for white women and feminism. I can see.
You're actually white. What white allies?
Yeah.
Like, what? You mad at me for what your fellow white people are doing to you? You mad at me about white on white crime? This is the mental illness of these quadroons. You guys are too. Your mother's a bitch. Your mother's an old ass dirty bitch. You shut the fuck up. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Like, I'll really beat you the fuck up.
You a little lying bitch. Put the messages. You said I was involved with something with you. Put the messages up. Show your messages, you little lying bitch. You like to put on the show and things. You like attention. You little lying bitch. I ain't got time for that little racist propaganda you spitting. You little prejudiced motherfucker. Stop lying on me and do what you do, but you gonna quit fucking lying on me. You get that? You hear me?
Why is your boyfriend not gifting you how you was gifting him? Why your boyfriend not gifting you right now? Your boyfriend quiet. What's up?
Well,
that's what up. Yeah, I'm not.
I don't even know what's
going on over here.
J.E.
Look, then that nigga started gifting. What? Yo, this shit crazy. But I'm gonna get out of Showtime. I thought they probably needed a quick 20, 30. You feel me?
And for you hoes who drop me,
you know,
put that moderator list. I'm gonna get y'all one by one. Just know.
Nah, I think
y'all going
TikTok.
on the back screen one by one.
Nah, I think that was. I got fucked up. I think that was TikTok. I don't know. Yeah, me and this shit. Y'all be careful. Watch the language. You feel me?
Okay, so let me say this real quick. And please don't interrupt me, Yusuf or whatever. J.E., you have bigger problems. Did you not literally sit on my panel and tell us how you was broke and you don't have no money and this and the third? So I'm just trying to figure out, how do you have time to be on here calling black women ugly and gorillas and silverbacks when you're in fact very much broke? So it's like, I would think that you have better things to do. What you said was very much fucking colorist, and I think you have you have bigger problems than to be on this bitch calling an educated black woman a fucking monkey or a gorilla. You was dead ass wrong. You need to worry about that account, okay? That bank account is what you need to be worried about.
I've been trying to find this dude that owes me money from a civil rights case, which Kitkat shamed me for because I was being
nobody shamed you for that. Please shut the hell up.
Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
I'm shaming you. I don't give a
shut the fuck up. I never shamed you for no civil rights. I shamed you for being poor. I shamed you for being poor. As a white man,
I don't have nothing against. I usually don't have nothing against poor people. But when you a poor person and you on this bitch calling black women monkeys and gorillas, then I'm gonna tell your broke ass to go find something to do.
See if you do it.
So let me say this, J.E. I'm not talking to you.
So if I can
anyway,
speak,
please shut up. Jockco, we may have to do a showtime again because it's not being civil.
You're just gonna keep talking. You're the only one. You are the only person.
I think we need a showtime. We do need a showtime because the wife is acting up. The wife's acting up right now.
Somebody
we need a
her.
showtime. We do need a showtime. This is good. No, this is going too far. I don't like to argue with white people. I don't like to argue with whites. I don't do that. Let me say one thing though. I never shamed you for no civil rights case. It'd be the lie for me.
You are the most colorist person on this app.
Civil rights case. I never shamed you for a civil rights case. I shamed you for being no. What I shamed you for being was for being a poor white man. After your ancestors colonized all these lands and enslaved people, why are you still poor? Your ancestors had a 400-year head start.
She calls me white.
No, your ancestors had a 400-year.
That's what makes her a narcissist.
Your ancestors had a 400-year head start. Why are you still poor? Your ancestors clearly wasn't working hard enough because you're still poor. That's the problem.
You're the only one that thinks I'm white.
Yeah, please shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. Yeah, so here's the issue. Nobody ever shamed him for no civil rights case. I don't even know if that's even a real thing that you're even talking about. I don't know if you have any civil rights case against any people. What I shamed you for was for being a poor white man, a poor quadroon, a poor 3/4 white, because after your ancestors colonized the Americas, stole land from the Native Americans, colonized large swaths of Asia, colonized Africa, and enslaved Black Africans and Native Americans, why are you still poor? After all the atrocities your ancestors did, you still online begging for money, begging for gifts from other broke Negroes? You have no excuse to be poor. There's no reason that I, as a Nigerian immigrant, have more money than you. I came to your country, and in less than 10 years, I have more money than you'll ever have in your entire life, you dirty plebeian peasant white. You're a peasant, actually. So that's what I shamed you for. I shamed you for being poor and white. I never shamed you for no civil rights case. Let's be for real.
Yeah, she did. So the reality is that
y'all go vote.
So the reality is that she said, because I was representing myself, it didn't really have any merit because I wasn't doing it for the community. What she doesn't understand is that quadroons were also enslaved here, and she doesn't understand the history. I go over it 1,000,000 times. She can call me white, she can say my ancestors did whatever, but it was the Black women who were being essayed by white men who were my family's heritage. There's books written about my family, so she doesn't really know shit. The reason I say again and again, she doesn't have a right to speak on it is because she will call me white, but then go work for white people. And again, the Nigerian immigrants who just got here have been historically in the past, 50 years, always been doing better than Black Americans because they were brought here to cause this division within the Black community. The idea that they can come here and pull themselves up by the bootstraps and get money, and then they shame us. So if she sees me as white, I get discriminated against at work, I file civil rights cases for myself. That's the way it is, so deal with it.
I just feel like at the end of the day, if I was butt ass broke and I ain't had no motherfucking money and barely had enough money to, what you said you was talking about, you didn't have enough, you said something about some food last time. So if I didn't have enough money for food or whatever the case may be, I wouldn't be on here, calling myself, trying to be on panels, calling Black women monkeys and gorillas and, talking about their skin color. I would be out there trying to get some motherfucking money. That's what I would be doing. But poo, that's just me. And also, my ancestors were also quadroons and mulattoes. Am I out here calling myself that dumbass shit? Fuck no, I'm not. You look crazy as hell calling yourself that and then trying to convince other Black people that they also mulattoes right along with you. We are Black. You want to be Black, but you also want to be like a separate high class Black. So you want to be Black, but you want to put yourself on a pedestal and say, no, I'm like a mulatto. I'm like a mulatto type Black. I'm like a quadroon type Black. And that's my problem with you. Because if you're going to be Black, be Black. But you over here with all this quadroon special ass shit, nigga, please get your broke ass on.
Yeah, I'm really not paying attention.
Yeah.
This whole calling women monkeys things, I don't know nothing about that. I really don't talk about the sisters. I don't talk about people really. And other than that, I do agree with a lot of what J. Freeman just said once again. J.E Freeman or whatever his name is. But you can go ahead and pass me. I'm at the gig too.
You just said you don't do that type of shit. Why you call Kitkat a little B word?
That's because the little bitch been lying on me. But I don't talk about the sisters. I don't call women bald, ugly, poor, broke, none of that. Skinny, fat. I don't talk about sisters.
Freedom.
Very poor.
That's what
very,
freedom
very
is.
poor. So next time you guys call me a bitch, put rich in front of it.
Time out. Freeman, did you say F you
Did
and
you just
your
say
black
fuck you and your white mother?
I sure did. Yeah, fuck
so
her.
I did. I sure did.
Yeah, I sure did.
You said
Yeah, I
that?
sure did.
Yep. So
I
the
sure
equality,
did. After you said fuck me, I said fuck
I
your
didn't really
white
want to
mother.
say any of those things, but I wanted to point out the
What's up? Like,
hypocrisy
and that
of what
bitch
you
word
guys
is so
allow
played out
her
and
to say.
tired. That
So if
bitch
this
word
isn't
is so
colorism,
tired.
what is it? If it's not colorism, what is it?
Girl, can you be quiet and get
Can
some
you?
money?
This is the part that I
Girl,
say
can
I
you
agree
really
with
be quiet and get some
Freeman.
money?
What is this? This is
Yusuf?
prejudice,
No, this is
colorism,
one person
hate.
talking at a time, Yusuf. So wait
You
your
just
turn.
don't stop talking.
No, you
don't
ain't got
stop
no smoke for me,
talking.
shorty. That's why you keep
don't
trying to
got-
deflect.
Yo,
You don't want
shut
no
up.
smoke with me.
Shut
That's
up.
why you
This is
playing this
not
game with
As I
Freeman now.
said, fans,
You're playing this game with Freeman now because
and
you know the truth.
Goofy.
You don't want no
Another
smoke,
fan.
shorty. So you
Another
put
fan.
Another
What
fan.
Kitkat
Nobody
is
stop
saying.
the act, shorty.
Another
Stop the
fan.
act.
Another fan. Another
What Kitkat
groupie.
is saying is not colorism because colorism is discrimination against
Blah,
darker
blah, blah,
skin
blah,
tone
blah,
people.
blah.
So
No,
maybe if y'all
no,
want to say that
no,
it's
no,
shut
no.
up, Freeman.
up?
So maybe if y'all want to say that it's shadism or something like that, then cool. But it's not colorism.
No,
I
color.
already
This is
cited
not
the Supreme
colorism.
Court's
This is not any
definition for you like
colorism.
100 times.
Oh
Just
my
because
gosh,
you don't
that's not
accept
the
it, you go off
definition
the
of colorism.
They did the
You don't know
definition
the
says
definition
it
of
says
colorism.
You don't need to. We said colorism, shadism, whatever you want to call it.
It's not
Prejudice,
colorism.
hate. It's hate. It's hate.
It's not
It is hate.
colorism.
It's hateful.
Supreme
It's
Court
hateful.
case
It's
that defines it.
prejudice.
It's not colorism.
Look up
It's not
the Supreme
colorism.
Court. Look up the Supreme Court
No, that's
case.
not
By
Don't go off the
definition,
dictionary
it's not
definition.
The Supreme Court
colorism.
didn't create the term colorism. It was
The
actually
Supreme Court
coined.
decided
No,
what
it was
means
actually
within
coined by
the
Alice
Definition is not
Walker.
colorism.
It
Yeah,
is.
the Supreme Court
It
didn't
It's not.
define or
Yes, they
coin
did.
colorism.
Yes,
It was
they
actually
No,
did.
it's
coined
not.
by
No, it's
Alice
not.
Walker.
No, it's not.
did.
No, it's not.
They did.
You can call it
no,
prejudice, but it's not
They
No, it
colorism.
wasn't.
They did. They did. So Walker versus Secretary of Treasury, 1984.
Anyway,
Go read
so
the
back
That
file.
is the only thing you can
Anyway,
pull
I don't
up
want to
for
hear
colorism.
rebuttal, so I can
By
create some propaganda.
definition,
I feel like you want to argue so bad. You're not
So
tired of
Hold on.
arguing.
Freeman, if that's the case, 1 second, Kitkat. Freeman, if that's the case, we said it's not colorism by definition. So can you pull up any dictionary that says that colorism applies to mixed race people or people of a pale skin tone?
Right, and I
Can you
wrote a
please?
term
In a
paper.
dictionary. Can
I
you
wrote
pull
a
up any
term paper
dictionary?
on colorism. I can read the dictionary definition because I wrote a term paper.
No, hold on, Kitkat. I want him to pull up a dictionary.
but here's-
So we said,
here's
hold
the
on, we said it's
integral-
colorism. It's not colorism
Right,
by
but the
definition.
Creole, what he's gonna
So
do
can you
is
pull
he's
up
gonna
a
try to cherry
definition?
pick. He's gonna try to cherry pick. Here's the issue. So colorism is the intra-racial oppression.
That was written by white
Can you be
men.
quiet?
Can
I'm
you be
actually,
quiet?
I'm no,
Let me
I'm
speak at
pointing,
all, ever,
I'm
one
pointing.
time.
The Supreme Court is majority white.
So, okay, this is the law of the land.
So how the
It
hell
is
you
the
gonna say that
law.
we're citing a
Because
book?
it's the
How are you
law
gonna
within
say?
the EOC.
How are
Do
you going to
understand
say
how
that we are citing a definition by white people
how
when
the
your
Equal
source, you're talking
Employment
about the Supreme Court,
Opportunity
which is
Commission
90%
operates?
white.
Do you understand? Do you
The Supreme
understand?
Court judges are 90%
Do
white.
you understand Title
They're all
VII
white.
of civil rights?
Oh my God.
White.
So okay, so
White.
back to
White.
what we're
White.
saying though. So colorism is actually the
The fuck?
intra-racial oppression. So yeah, colorism is the
So
intra-racial
colorism is
oppression.
unique within the Black American community
Can you be
because
quiet?
there's a
No,
different
it's not.
hierarchy
There's
within our
colorism everywhere. There's color. Indians have colorism against each other, where darker-skinned Indians are seen as less attractive than lighter-skinned Indians. So colorism is
by
a
your
global
definition,
system.
I'm the most black person in
Colorism?
America, right?
No, you're
Right.
not.
Let's
no,
talk about it.
you're not.
Let's hear it.
So
Let's hear
no,
it.
let
Let's
me
hear it.
let me talk about it. I'm trying to talk about it, but you keep cutting me off.
You're gonna say the same thing
Colorism?
again.
No, I'm not. I'm actually not gonna say the same
Yeah,
thing. You don't know
you
what I'm gonna
probably
say because
are.
you keep talking.
Right.
You don't know what I'm gonna say because you keep talking.
Go ahead, boo boo.
You don't. I don't need permission from no white man to tell me when to go ahead. I was already doing that.
Go ahead and speak.
I don't need your permission, white
Go ahead
man.
and speak. Go
White
ahead.
man, I don't
Go
need
ahead
your
and speak.
permission.
Go ahead, black
You can go
woman.
ahead and shut the hell up. I don't need your permission to do anything.
I just looked
Caucasian.
at 4 definitions of colorism, and none of those definitions say that it can apply to a pale person or a light-skinned person. I looked up, if you look up the Britannica Dictionary, the Merriam Dictionary, none of those say that it will pertain to a pale white, none of that type of person.
Where does colorism take place? Is it within a community or from outside?
So anyway, so let me finish talking because I was actually saying
that.
So I was actually saying that. Wait, 1 second, Decreel, because he literally cut me off from what I was saying.
No. I was asking Decreel a question. So
I was already talking and you cut me off to ask the question. I was already talking. No, I didn't. I was talking and you cut me off. I was
within all.
Cut me off.
It's not indefinitely within one community. It says that it can especially apply within a certain racial or ethnic group. It especially does not mean always.
So with colorism generally is defined as the intra-racial oppression of darker skinned people. So can you mute up? So
dark-skinned people.
I literally just said colorism is intra-racial, meaning that colorism occurs between members of the same racial group. So therefore, I cannot be colorist to you, J.E. Freeman, because we are not in the same racial group. I'm black and you're white. We are not in the same racial group. So therefore, there's no intra-racial anything.
Right, and it doesn't matter because
one thing about
Nigerians hiring, I'm going to do a case on them too.
One thing about the definition of one second, Kitkat. One thing about the definition of colorism is that it's very specifically specifies that it's discrimination against individuals with a dark skin tone.
It's typically
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I'm looking at definition.